Hi, I'm Carri Bugbee, and I tweet as Peggy Olson. And she is a character on Mad Men, which is a Emmy and Golden Globe winning AMC drama. And we're not actually associated with AMC. By we I mean me and Betty Draper and Roger Sterling and King Cosgrove and Don Draper. All the characters are on Mad Men, all the characters of Mad Men are on Twitter, but none of us are necessarily endorsed or paid by AMC. We're all fans of the show and fans of Twitter, incidentally. Some of the characters were created by folks who hadn't even watched the show. They just saw what we were doing and thought, wow, this is really cool, this is groundbreaking, this is new, this is different, I want to be part of this. And then they started watching the show and created their characters on Twitter like us. And we're all marketers, so all of us are really interested in how we can pioneer sort of a new way of getting the word out. Twitter represents a whole different paradigm for most of us. Communicating in 140 characters, when I first got on Twitter about a year ago, I thought it seemed silly and insane until you really get the hang of it, and then you think, it's enough, it's good, and it's perfect for dialogue. And actually, when you get into the show, when you start watching Mad Men, you find out that most of their dialogue isn't that long anyways. But it's all about context. Obviously, you've got the knowing glances, you've got the camera angles, you've got the sets, the costumes, etc., which add a lot of richness to it. But in Twitter, you've got interaction with fans or people who want to be part of the story. One of the really fun, interesting things about the Twitterverse, which is a word that people use to describe the Twitter universe, of Mad Men, is all the ancillary characters of the 1960s. So once all the Mad Men characters were snapped up by people who wanted to participate on Twitter as Mad Men characters, people started grabbing characters like Dr. Benjamin Spock or Frank O'Hara, Dick Nixon. The Xerox copy machine has a Twitter account from the Sterling Cooper office. So, and by the way, the Xerox machine is pretty funny. Actually, the boy, I can't even pronounce it now, the name of the seltzer that they drank back then, the seltzer bottle has its own Twitter account. There's just, it's wacky, it's fun, it's silly, but it also furthers the story. It helps fans feel connected to the show. It helps fill in the gaps when you're waiting for your fix of the show in between Sundays, if it's during the season, maybe in between seasons. You've got that big long stretch. It's just, we think it's going to be one of the next great ways to market entertainment.